Okay, I've got Charlotte here. Charlotte was in my beginning April training, our NLP life coach training. Now it's now 4 months afterwards, it's the 4th of April 2011. And I'm just going to chat a bit with Charlotte and just hear from her, how did she experience the course and how did her life change now afterwards. Okay, so Charlotte, first of all, give me a bit detail, just where were your life before you came for this course and what happened during the course and afterwards inside of you?
Well, before I came on the course, life happened to me. It was as if there was this big plan and I just needed to follow, and I had no control over anything that happened in my life.
Yeah.
During the course it changed completely, because during the course I came to the realization that I have the ability to determine my own destiny. You can have your own life. You can determine what you want in life, how you want your life to be. And that is what it meant to me. I wasn't on autopilot anymore. It was as if I can decide what life I want.
Okay.
Yes.
And your emotional balance, what happened there? Did you become better?
Absolutely. There was, I have control over my emotions now, which previously I didn't really have. Let's take anger. After the course, I did still get angry. For the first 3 or 4 weeks, it was as if it was just taking a little while to
integrate.
Yes, but after that, I have control. I still get angry because I choose to get angry. Some situations you want to have an emotional feeling, but I have control. That's the difference. I can decide when I want to be angry, when I want to be glad.
So you don't lose it anymore?
No, I have control over it. Absolutely, good. Yes.
And internal conflicts and so on, did you had any beforehand?
Yeah. I think that was, for me, it was the main thing of the course, was the integration part of it. I think every person, or many persons, have this tug-of-war inside of them. And on the course, when we handled the integration part of it, it's as if there's this huge power within you, because everything is pulling towards the same direction now. You don't have this, should I not? It's giving you that confidence to go forward in one direction. It's much more powerful.
Very interesting, eh? So, and then also your confidence and your self-image, because you look great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel great. Yes, confidence. You know what? If you have a picture of yourself in your mind, that's who you are. And on the course, that is what changed. Is that image that you have of yourself. And I think it's so easy if you just get the know-how and the steps. Then you think afterwards, but I'm wonderful, I'm powerful, I'm strong. And that's what's making you strong in the end, because you think you are. And that self-image, that leap towards a good self-image, you obtain it on the course. Absolutely, yes.
Now, most courses out there, you go to a course and you feel great for a week or two, and then you're back to square one. It's a general run of the mill. I've done hundreds of courses that did that for me. What happened in this course? Did you feel you went up and then you're back to square one?
No. I think it's because the changes took place in the subconscious mind. It's programmed. It's there. It's just a matter of you must just live it. It's permanent.
Okay.
Yes.
And because you learned to coach other people, can you apply those techniques on yourself?
Yeah.
So, and
yes.
are you doing it?
Yes, I am. I am absolutely doing it.
Is it taking your life forward?
Yes, there's growth. Internal growth.
Now, one thing I would like to ask you, what happened to your marriage? But before it was, I won't go into it, but what happened to your marriage?
Now you will remember
Yeah.
that we had this difference, and then we had the meeting, the bride afterwards with the course, and you and me had a chat. And my husband and I went straight to my home and we applied this love strategy.
Strategy.
Yes. And it was as if there was a boom in our marriage. It was as if suddenly it was this deep interaction, ecstasy. It was as if we were drawn towards one another because of the way, not the way I didn't want to be loved the way I want. I wanted to love him the way he wants to be loved. And that's the difference. Yes.
So it was
a huge difference. Yes.
Okay. Because Joe looks great. He looks happy when he came in here.
Yeah, we are very happy.
Okay, and then just a little bit feedback on, you coach a few family members.
That's right.
I think your daughter is one of them you coach. And just the information I gave you, could you apply it immediately and coach somebody?
Yes,
okay.
Yes, absolutely.
So after the 8 days, you could immediately start coaching someone?
Yes, I was a coach.
Great.
Directly after the course.
Good.
And I was very excited to coach Sally, my daughter. She was, at that time she was 16, she's 17 now. I must tell you, there was a huge difference in coaching her. She was like I won't say a typical teenager, because there's nothing typical about teenagers, but she was a very emotional, inward girl, yeah. And it took me 3-4 days, nearly 4 days to coach her.
That's still good.
Yeah, but the change that took place, I'm so grateful for it, because she's living life, she's enjoying life, she's appreciating good things, and she's giving everyone around her space, and the change that took place within her, I'm very grateful for, really. Yes.
Great. Now, overall, was this worth your investment?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Will you do it again?
Yes, of course. No.
Okay, so Charlotte borrowed money, and just to know that even after borrowing the money, and she still have to repay it maybe, I'm not sure, but you say it's worth your time, worth your money.
It's, like you said, priceless.
Okay.
You can't attach value to this course money-wise. There's
Okay.
no way you can do it.
Okay, great. Okay, thanks for coming in, Charlotte, for the interview, and
Thank
all
you.
the best to you. And yeah, maybe one of the days you'll be able to open your practice in a place where there's more clients, because you live in a very small town with very conservative people, so it's very small. It's a very small farming community town. So hopefully later the doors will open for you.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.